Hey guys, today we're going back to Gotham and covering episode 6 of The Penguin. Let's get into it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Till the End of the Line podcast. I am the nerd with the laughs here with...
Nerd with the knowledge.
That's right. And so we're going to be going back to Gotham, the dangerous Gotham, in episode 6 of The Penguin. This one was good.
Yeah.
This one was really good. The story's moving along. We jumped a little bit ahead in time.
Yeah. A
little bit. But I'm liking this. You know, we're sticking with the main parts of the story that we need to see. And it's going really good. Turns out to be the best series of Batman, the best Batman series that's been out. It's the top. It's the top of the
rated?
The top rated. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's such a good series.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, one of the best, better. Now, I don't think it's better than like Loki or WandaVision.
Well, I think it's separate, but yeah.
But I'm saying like for series, live action series.
Oh, got you. Okay. I
don't think it's better than them, but it's in that realm.
Yeah.
And it's its own category.
It's really well done.
Similar to how WandaVision and Agatha are all along are their own genres.
Mm-hmm.
This being its own villain genre, I think it's a really, really good show done.
Yeah. I like because we haven't seen anything like this before.
No,
yeah.
No. If they can, not as dark, not rated R.
Mm-hmm.
But if they do something like this for like with Mephisto,
okay.
I think this would work great for Disney.
Yeah,
and Marvel.
I think it can.
But James Gunn, kudos to him to not having really had to do much for this, and then getting the right what's the word I'm looking for? Like
popularity from it.
Yeah. Like everyone's like, oh, okay, cool, this is cool. Not realizing that Matt Reeves is the one that kind of put all this.
Yeah,
together.
this is Elseworlds, so it's not really too much to do with James Gunn.
Yeah, but he still oversees most of it.
Right, but I don't think he's definitely not hands on with this one. I think he's letting Matt Reeves take the reins.
Other shit too. So.
Yeah, he's got
language.
Yeah. So before we dive more into Penguin episode 6, let's talk about some nerd news.
Yo.
So. First bit of nerd news, you want to take that?
Oh, yeah. So, this is a rumor.
Okay.
Marvel Studios is discussing about bringing back...
Ian? Yeah, Ian... I don't know how to say that. Yeah, Ian... The first Reed Richards. Yes. The actor who played the first Reed Richards. Ian something.
I didn't want to butcher that last time.
But bringing him back as the Maker.
That'd be dope. I'd love it.
I'm not too familiar on the Maker. Can you tell me a little bit about this character? So
in Secret Wars, the comics, the second Secret Wars, where there's incursions in all the world, and Battle World, and all that happens.
Yes.
The Maker he's kind of like an evil Reed Richards, essentially. He's evil in the fact that his tactics are very.
And the power set is the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Why the Maker is his name?
He wears this all black suit and this like helmet that helps him see through it. Like he can see through the helmet while keeping the helmet on.
Okay.
And he's connected to like the multiverse through it.
Oh shit.
Some interesting shit. Yeah.
But just his mind is connected through it, or can he hop through it?
I think he has the technology too.
Or is it kind of like dream walking?
No.
Okay.
No, it's more technology based.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then. Another rumor. Marvel Studios is reportedly interested in Billie Eilish for a big role in the MCU. I like it.
I have theories.
Okay.
Polaris. Wanda's sister. The green.
Ooh. You should see me in a crown. I like it. Polaris, dude. Nice.
Wanda and Peter's
I still think
younger sister.
Her acting's solid.
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad.
What has she acted in?
She's been in like SNL skits.
True.
I think she could pull it off, man. She's a powerhouse. You know what I mean?
If it's gonna be a big role in the MCU, Polaris works.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not mad at it at all. I wouldn't say she looks anything like Polaris, but maybe
really
there's something there.
Fair skin, the green hair.
Oh, all right then. I'm talking about like the body type. Polaris is more slender.
Very slender, yeah.
So like, but I'm still thinking we should have Taylor be, what is it? Star?
No.
The singer.
God damn it! Why do we do this every time?
The singer one.
And we've said this name plenty of times, and it's not coming.
Not streamer. Starlight? No. You gotta look this up because it's going to bug the ever loving hell out of
Do you
me.
mind looking that up real quick, producer?
So put singing MCU character Taylor Swift. Put that.
Mutant. She's a mutant.
Okay, so singing mutant superhero. I feel like I'm close with it. I feel like I'm right there.
Yeah.
All right, but while she's looking that up, hit us with the next.
Dazzler
fucking
You're
hell.
off. You're
way off.
Yeah, way off.
Where am I getting Starlight?
She does have. I see a lot of pictures. Of
Starlight
her
is.
brightness.
Yeah. Starlight's
and
fucking DC, dude.
There's a star in her face.
Yeah, Starlight's DC.
Dazzler. Yes.
Anywho, next bit of news.
So Catherine Hahn. This is kind of funny.
Yeah.
She's the first woman to show her butt in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And she was on Jennifer Hudson's show, and Jennifer presented her with a plaque.
Was it her show or was it The View?
No. It was her show. I think it was Jennifer Hudson's show.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And she presented her with a plaque that says "First woman to show her butt in the Marvel Cinematic Universe."
So cute.
That's literally the plaque.
That's fucking hilarious.
I love it. It's awesome. Next bit of news: the Batman director teases more villain origin stories on HBO following Penguin's success.
That's dope.
Hell yes. Next one, give me Riddler. I want more Riddler. I want the origin of the Riddler.
How he came to be?
Yes, I don't think we've seen that. Penguin was an awesome one to start with. So we can see the Riddler. We can see Joker. Catwoman's not really villain. She's more vigilante.
Anti-villain.
Poison Ivy. Mr. Freeze.
Anti-hero is what I meant to say.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze, Bane.
So that's what I was going to say. Bane or Mr. Freeze would be what I want to say.
Fucking King Shark. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, all of them.
I think I would rather see...
Clayface.
Yeah. Poison Ivy sounds good.
Hell yeah, dude. Then that opens up the avenue for the women. The actress, so you want to play her? Yeah, dude. She would be a spot-on Poison Ivy. I will always love Uma Thurman for playing Poison Ivy. She killed that shit. But yeah, my wife has an actress in mind to play Poison Ivy.
What does she play?
She's got the red hair. Was she in like one of the CW shows? One Tree Hill or Pretty Little Liars? One of those? No.
Pretty Little Liars.
No, sorry. She was in one of the. I feel like one of the CW shows. Oh, all right. I feel like she was one of those, but she's a younger actress coming up. But yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so hit us with that last bit of nerd news.
So Marvel has released their lineup for Marvel television / animation.
Mm-hmm.
So for first up on the Marvel animation is Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated show.
Now this just got pushed back, did it not?
That's what they were saying.
To 2026 now.
Of a game, but now they're reporting that it's still coming out in January.
Interesting. I wonder what's going on with that.
Yeah. Then we got Daredevil Born Again,
March 4th.
Marvel Television.
Hell yeah.
March 4th, yeah. And then Eyes of Wakanda.
Animated series.
Yes. Yeah. And August 6th of 25.
Now this would fall under the category that X-Men is under, right? Where it's Marvel Animation. Correct?
Yeah. So,
okay.
So is the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man too. Those two are animation. Animation. Daredevil was television.
And now the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, that's going to be telling Peter's origin, right? Of Spider-Man and his freshman year.
Theory, or not theory, but the rumor is that it's going to tell. You know those YouTube clips that Tony pops up? Mm-hmm. It's going to be telling that part of Peter's
Interesting.
story.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be our Peter.
I like it.
Our Tom
So
Holland.
it's 616.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I like that a lot.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if they're sticking to that. That's what.
Do you think they're going to show the bite?
That'd be interesting. If
I want to see it. We haven't had that told in that.
Yeah. And it's being made with Sony involved. Like Sony wasn't the one putting it together. We were.
Yeah.
Marvel was.
That's the dream. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for it.
Hell yeah.
The animation looks pretty cool too.
All right, and then next up we got Marvel Zombies coming out in October of next year.
Yeah. So
it's a bit of ways.
Full year away. I'm excited for it.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it, actually. I don't know if I'm... I mean, I'll tell you this. Am I going to watch it? Absolutely. Am I looking forward to it? Am I like, I can't wait for it? Not really.
This is something that's going to be fun for us to do.
Okay.
Because I think this applies to both of us. Neither of us have expectations for this.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be...
I think it's going to be a fun Halloween element or project that we cover. Absolutely. But yeah, it's not one of the projects I'm like, oh, I can't wait for Marvel Zombies. Right. Yeah.
Because I also don't know what the hell it's
We don't know. We only got that one episode in What If about Marvel Zombies and Hank Pym fucking shit up. But
there's like a whole comic line of Marvel Zombies.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. All right. And then...
Maybe get some Deadpool.
You think so? With Deadpool?
That. Or he's the only one alive still. And everyone else is zombie.
Because technically, he can't be affected by the zombie
I don't think so.
virus because he would just keep healing.
I think so.
Wolverine either, right?
Right.
Interesting. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm hugely excited about.
I know you are.
Ironheart.
I'm not.
I am, just because I like the actress playing Riri Williams, who originally auditioned for Shooty.
Yeah.
And then they liked her so much that they're like, we're going to use you just not for Shooty. Turns out she's Riri Williams. Yep. I like her a lot. I like her acting, her portrayal of Riri, because I've read the Ironheart comic.
Yeah.
And it was great. Left on a cliffhanger. I'm really excited about this. And then we got this, what's his name?
Wonder Man.
No. What's his name? Playing the bad guy in Ironheart.
Oh.
The guy from Transformers, Beast Wars.
Jesus Christ. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why?
Something. Is it Perez?
No.
Raymond?
No.
Ramon?
No.
Damn it. You can pull up that cast list, right? And then we might have Mephisto in Ironheart. Or no, that we are getting Mephisto on.
It is confirmed.
We just don't know who's playing Mephisto because it was rumored Sacha Baron Cohen was supposed to be Mephisto. Which, what do you feel about that? Thoughts on Sacha Baron Cohen possibly playing Mephisto?
I
think he can pull it off.
Yeah.
Honestly. He's known for his goofy shit and his funny stuff and, he's really out there. But I think he could possibly strut his acting chops in this and playing Mephisto. But yeah, so
Anthony Ramos.
I was close. I said Raymond and it's Ramos. So I was close enough.
Jesus Christ.
Anthony Ramos playing the bad guy in Ironheart.
Yeah.
But then as you said,
what's funny? So in the Heights,
Uh-huh.
Anthony Ramos was really well known for that movie. He has a great voice.
Oh, he was in that? Okay.
Yeah,
he's a singer. I didn't know that.
He has some pipes on him.
Yeah, nice.
He raps too. But you know who else is in there and I didn't know could sing?
Yeah, my girl Rosa Diaz
from
Beatrice.
Brooklyn.
Hell yeah, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Beatrice.
Yeah.
She has a beautiful voice.
I didn't realize.
Well, she was in Encanto. Is that it? Encanto? The one with the house, the magical house?
Yes, Encanto.
Yeah, she played the girl with the glasses without powers. That was her.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude, that's her. So all that singing is her.
Okay.
That's where I first learned that she's a singer. And then I actually do want to check out In the Heights.
It's a really good show.
Is it?
It's a good Broadway. It's a good stepping into.
It's a true and true musical show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true and true.
I'm down to watch that one actually.
My sibling in high school did it. He was the shave ice guy. That was his character.
Piragua.
Piraguas. Yeah, Piraguas.
That's what Puerto Ricans call it.
Yeah,
you guys call it
raspao.
Right?
Raspao, yeah, Piraguas. Yeah. So Bobby had a really, really good solo where he sings.
I think I seen that clip.
Or they sing, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I seen that clip of them, yeah.
Bobby fucking killed it.
Nice.
And
yeah, he's got a great voice on him.
When Bobby did that, that's where I seen it. And then I had watched on YouTube the Broadway from the beginning to end.
Oh.
They had it in clips, so I've watched it. And then
that's not the first time you've seen Bobby sing, though, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. But I just love.
When did you all know that Bobby could sing?
Oh, young.
Yeah?
Young. High School Musical. He knew every fucking word. Or they knew every fucking word.
I love it.
High School Musical. And then on the Switch, we had the Disney Sing It. And we had the Michael Jackson Bring It sing. And then, we had Band Hero, Guitar Hero.
Yes.
and
Bobby would always be the singer.
Aerosmith World Tour.
Yeah.
Or the Aerosmith one and the World Tour one.
Yeah.
And you had the drums, the guitar.
Yes.
So Bobby would play bass and or guitar and sing, and then I would play drums or guitar and then and or sing if I was backup.
Nice.
Love it. Me, Bobby, and Victor, we would play for hours at that.
It's the shit. It's a cool.
I missed that.
So yeah, and then as you said, the last project of 2025 is going to be Wonder Man.
Yeah.
December of 2025. I am not familiar with this character, Wonder Man.
He's hella strong.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a good addition. It's going to be somebody that's going to help in...
What realm is his powers? What are we working with?
Like kinetic blast situation, super strength.
Kinetic blast. Like Gambit style?
No, not like that. Not where he charges things.
Not photon blast like Captain Marvel.
No. Ish.
Okay.
Ish.
And like close to that.
Yeah.
In that
Green
arena?
Lantern without the rings. No,
right.
let's take that back.
Oh.
Because Green Lantern creates the fist and all these cool things.
Yeah.
So that's not that type of power set.
It's just blasters that come off of him.
Yeah, blast.
Out of his hands.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is it for nerd news. Mm-hmm. You want to make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay up with the latest in nerd news. All right. Should we do a Spitfire round, or are we just going to dive in? What do you want to do?
What you got for us? You got one?
Ooh. Let's get it done.
This is going to be scurry.
I can possibly tie it up here, sir.
I know. That's why I said this.
I hope you scared. I ain't never scared. Oh, sorry.
We've only done it twice, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Well, it only takes once. Get it?
Heyo!
I don't know where that fucking came from. Guys, I'm sorry. I apologize.
He's been hitting the sauce.
Nah, I'm not sauced up. As I chug.
Right. Okay. Spitfire round. Producer's going to ask us some 10 questions.
We doing 10 questions again?
Yeah. We've been doing that every time. We only have 3 seconds to answer each question. Where's your pen?
It died.
Oh. We'll do a memorial service.
That means I just left it at home.
Oh, God.
I was being dramatic.
All right, producer, are you ready?
I think so.
Make sure you record your questions for me, please. And thank you. All right. I am ready.
So currently the score is 8-7. Your boy's winning, but barely.
Not for long. If I have anything to do.
Ready?
Anything to say about it? Yes. Question number 1.
False.
42.
42.
Oh, these are pretty easy. So these guys should not be getting any wrong.
All right, bring it.
Which cosmetic entity is responsible for wiping out half of all the life in MCU?
Cosmic entity is what you meant.
Isn't that what I said? Cosmic entity?
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
What is the name of the fictional metal from Wakanda?
I mean.
That's what I'm telling you. These are pretty easy.
All right.
Who was the first female member of the X-Men?
Fuck. Okay.
What is the name of Peter Quill's alter ego in the Guardian of the Galaxy?
I mean, Nostradamus. No.
Which Infinity Stone was hidden inside the Tesseract?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Who are the 7 founding members of the Justice League?
Fuck.
Yes. Here's where I win it, guys.
Only because you've asked me this question before. And I don't remember it.
Wait, do I? Fuck. Oh no. I don't have it. That's so wrong.
7.
Oh. Okay.
I don't have it right.
It's alright.
What is the name of Batman's arch enemy with a clown-like appearance?
Oh my god. Give us the answer.
Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise. It. Okay.
Which superhero is known as the Scarlet Speedster? How many is that?
That's 8.
Why am I doubting that one? Go ahead.
Who is Batman's former sidekick who becomes a vigilante Nightwing?
Okay.
What is the name of the Tasmanian island where Wonder Woman was born? What did I say?
Asmanian. It's Amazonian. I'm like
I butchered
Tasmanian.
the
What?
spelling of it,
We don't care about
but
spelling here.
but I know the name of it.
Yeah, we don't care about spelling here. It's the Fiji Islands, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Girls Gone Wild Island. All right.
Is that it or one more?
No, that was it. That's 10.
That's 10. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Number 1. Read us that question one more time.
The cosmic entity.
I got Infinity Stones.
What?
Is that what you're talking about? Cosmic?
What?
Which cosmic entity is responsible for wiping out half of all life in the MCU?
Yeah.
Thanos.
Thanos.
But you said cosmic entity. He's a being. He's not an entity. I thought you were talking about Infinity Stones are the entities.
No, they're stones.
Right. He's not a cosmic entity.
But
He's a cosmic person. He's a being.
So when he has them in the gauntlet, he becomes one of the most, if not the most powerful entity, because he transcends being a being when he has all the stones.
I never saw
Nobody has in the comics.
I mean, okay, I guess. That to me that wording made me cosmic. It made me think of the cosmos. So the Infinity Stones came from the cosmos.
1-0, buddy.
I guess.
Okay, the medal from Wakanda.
Vibranium.
First female member of X-Men.
Storm.
Jean Grey.
I fucking knew it. I was gonna put that, but I thought Storm was older.
Storm is older.
Yeah,
I thought it was Storm too.
Storm should have been the
All right,
answer.
cool. We both got that wrong.
Peter Quill's alter ego.
Starscream. No, Star-Lord.
You went full Transformers on me, bro.
Yeah.
All right, the 7 members. Just as.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Isn't number 5 the Tesseract question?
Oh yeah,
It's the Space Stone, right?
yeah. Space Stone.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 3-4 right now.
You have... Yeah, okay. Wait, no, you have... All of... Oh, no, Storm.
I didn't get
sorry,
the Storm one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the 7 members...
Yep.
Batman,
Yep.
Superman,
Yep.
Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, Hawk Guy, Hawkman. Sorry, Wonder Woman, Flash, and Aquaman. So I got Hawk, whatever wrong.
Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martin
Martian Manhunter.
Manhunter.
Oh, Martian Manhunter. Fuck.
Why am I butchering these names?
Damn it.
We're tired and we're old, so that would answer
Okay.
a lot. So I got that wrong too.
Yeah.
So we were at.
I was off by fucking 1.
We're still 4-3 right now.
Yeah. The easiest question you've given us so far, Joker, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Scarlet Speedster,
Quicksilver?
The Flash.
Flash.
Fuck me. That's what I was doubting. Because
Scarlet
Speedster.
is red.
Right, but Speedster is what I was like, is that him?
He's not a superhero.
Yeah. Quicksilver is.
Is he? I thought he was a villain.
He's Wanda's brother. That's what I was
He's
thinking.
more of an anti-hero. He never really is a good guy. Always, he was bad first, then went good.
All right. So 4-6, or what is it?
5 to 6, 7. Because I've only got the Storm and the
Justice League.
yeah.
So the next one's Robin / Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
Yeah, Robin and Dick Grayson, yeah.
And then the island Wonder Woman's from is Themyscira.
Yeah.
That first question was bullshit.
It don't matter.
That
It still
shouldn't
won.
count. Yeah.
It still won. It still beat
Fucking Scarlet Speedster. God damn you.
you. 9 to
7.
7.
Whatever. I give you a little bit of hope. I'm gonna win the next.
That's
3.
all that kept you alive is having hope. I'm
the
beating that ass for a long time.
I'm winning the next 3, sir. Just letting you know.
That's crazy. He thinks he can pull a LeBron.
I give you that false sense of security. And then I'm gonna come in and dominate. We shall see.
I'll give him one more win.
Oh, please. Alrighty. That was Spitfire Round. Now time to dive into this episode 6 Gold Summit of the Penguin. Now, this episode opens up... I'm sorry. So despite his enemies' attempts to smoke him out, Oz seeks to expand his reach in the city. Meanwhile, Victor crosses paths with a former adversary. So this is a really good episode. As we said, it jumps forward in time a bit. I would say a few months later, after the whole Oz and Sophia and Maroni thing. No, I'm sorry. After Oz gets the bliss, the mushrooms.
Yeah.
After that whole thing went down.
I would say maybe a month has gone by.
Just that long?
It doesn't take long to grow mushrooms.
Okay. And they're in the area to do it.
Right.
Down in the underneath. So, okay. So, it opens up with Penguin addressing his men about his enemies and the empire he has started.
Yeah.
He's letting him know, go out there and, if anybody asks where this money came from, you tell them construction.
Right.
He's breaking it down for them, telling them what to do. So Penguin now has set up gangs all over Gotham to sell bliss.
Yeah. Well, not set up, but partnered with certain.
Correct. Yeah, that's the better word. So he's partnered with the gangs that are already in those territories.
Right.
And has basically became their supplier of bliss.
Correct.
And Victor has now become the collector for Penguin. So he collects all the money from the bliss that's been sold from the gangs. And he comes to Penguin. And, he hands Penguin over the money, and Penguin's really, really impressed with him. And he's telling him, you're doing good. He goes, I'm going to make a... What did he say? I'm going to make something out of you yet. I'll
make a salesman out of you.
Salesman out of you yet, yeah. So then him and Penguin have a conversation, and Penguin tells Victor that he has his guys' loyalty and love because he takes care of them and he pays them what they're worth. Which is something that Sophia is also trying to do now.
Right.
So now they're trying to show the respect back to the people working for them.
Yes.
And he asked him, do you know how meaningful that is? He's like, to be the guy in the neighborhood that takes care of people, which is what Penguin is stepping into now. He's becoming that guy now.
Yeah.
So that ends, and then we hop over to Sophia, who's just got done doing Julian.
She dominated.
And she
Julian.
into some freaky stuff because she has the guy tied up to a chair, his arms behind the chair like this.
Shirt off, but pants down.
Only a little
off.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, just enough to whip it out. Right?
Yeah,
Basically.
pretty much. And then she likes it rough, I guess, because she scratched the shit out of his chest.
Yeah.
Just straight claw marks going down. And then, she's saying, get dressed and blah. He goes, oh, you're done with me, or you're tired of me already? And then she's like, no, I just have, I have business to attend to or whatever. And then he leaves and she goes to the kitchen and Sal's in the kitchen cooking dinner.
Yeah. Well, one thing you missed is Julian says, when you find Oz, you can count on my expertise.
Yes.
So basically, him being a psychotherapist and being able to, I guess, really, really fuck with Oz.
I wouldn't say fuck with. I would say just get in his mind.
Right.
Get what Sophia needs from Oz, like mentally.
Right.
I would say. I wouldn't say he fucks with people's minds. I don't think he's that kind of therapist. But yeah, so then
now they're back in the.
They go to the kitchen. Yeah.
She's like, a fugitive shouldn't just be out of their room.
Yeah.
Around. But they're in a secure compound. The cops ain't gonna fucking show up.
I think it was more about like Sal's making himself at home, and she's like, a fugitive shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, fair point.
But I don't know. This whole scene with them two really kind of made me see like they're cozying up to each other pretty nicely.
I saw it like two enemies. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and they're coming to understanding that they have a lot more in common than they realize.
Yeah.
Don't start yawning.
Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
But I don't know. What I'm seeing like a surrogate father-daughter relationship happening here.
Because
he's giving her some like fatherly looks of like,
Yeah, and she had a good relationship with her dad in the past. Then obviously that got shitted on with how shitty of a father he was.
Yeah.
So I think she might see that father figure in Sal that she thought she saw in her dad.
Well, also because she sees the way he ran his family.
Yeah.
And she...
like a family.
She respected that. She wanted that. So that's why I see that's where this relationship is ultimately ending up. Or at least leading that way. Probably not. So yeah, so then he eats dinner and she's like, I can't believe you opened up this bottle of wine. He's like, well, it's just collecting dust.
Like your father.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, oof.
Bogus.
Yeah.
But they proceed to have a conversation about Oz.
Yeah.
So they're calling Oz saying that he's a weed.
Yeah.
And says that he's selling Sophia's Bliss all around Gotham. And they have to make it very clear that playing with Oz comes at a cost.
Well, that's what Sophia says.
Yeah, Sophia says this.
Yeah.
So essentially what that means is they got to make it seem they're going to try to scare anyone dealing with Oz to stay away from him.
Yeah. So that anyone that works with Oz, sells Oz's shit, is going to get killed by the Maronis or the Gigantes.
Yeah, so we find out what happens with that later on. But I don't know, their relationship is, I don't know, who do you think's going to end up on top in that one? Sophia?
Yeah.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah, she's too good of an actress, too good of a...
She seems to be the one in control, too.
Mm-hmm. He's still a fugitive, and she's not.
No, that's a fair point. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. I don't think Sal makes it out of this series alive. Or he goes back to Blackgate.
Nah, I think he's dead.
Yeah,
because he broke out of Blackgate.
Right.
Oh, you're saying they just put him right back in?
Yeah.
All right. I see him more dead than anything.
I'm leaning more towards that too.
Yeah.
But I think
Sophia's probably just gonna want everything, want to take over everything, and then bye bye. So then it cuts to Oz going, or no, he's at the record player.
Oh yeah,
and it frits out, and then it just dies. Yeah. And then he's going to
That's because the generator that they had died out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's trying to fix the generator that's not working, and the mom's like, the heat's out. They're living in a shithole. And then they go to sit down to have breakfast or some
Breakfast, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
breakfast.
Victor's cooking.
Yeah, Victor's cooking, and then the mom was like looking at Victor because Victor's serving her, and she's like, "You're a good boy." She's like, you know, she's warm. She's liking him a lot, and he seems to be the one taking care of her right now.
Yeah.
So she's built a relationship with him, and then as they're eating, the mom's mind starts slipping.
Yeah.
Where she's, you know, going in and out, and she's talking about, I think one of the brothers, right? And then Victor's like pandering to that, and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's downtown paying the electric bill.
Yeah.
You know, the electric just
And that
to be
was
back
sweet
on."
of Victor to do.
Yeah, but Oz didn't like that shit.
Not at all.
He got pissed. He's like, "Don't you ever talk about my brother."
Yeah.
And then he switches over to him mom and goes, "Listen, I'm not my dad. My brothers are gone. It's me, Oz. I'm here."
Yeah.
He's like, snap back into it. And then the mom, that pisses the mom off.
Yeah.
And then Penguin gets a phone call. So he gets up to take it, and she's like, "Well, take the phone call, why don't you?"
Yeah.
And she gets pissed and, you know, hits her plate off the table, and she goes over to Oz, is like, I'll take care of myself.
Yeah.
And then she goes, I think, to start messing with the record player.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could see the living conditions or the situation is really starting to take its toll on his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a rough situation that they're in. You know, they're hiding out. They're just trying to keep her safe, essentially.
And a secret still.
And a secret, correct? Yeah, because really the only one that knows about her is Squid.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really know who she is or anything.
Correct. And then
The
Oz
person
gets a phone call.
Yeah, well, no, he's on the phone. That's when the mom goes over to him. He's like, "I'll take care of myself," and he's on the phone, and he tells Victor, "Hey, turn the news on," and then we see the
Three bodies.
Yeah, what's the name? The Sullivan gang.
Yeah.
3 of them are hanging with their pinkies gone.
Caught. Yeah.
Literally, blood is pouring out of the pinky. And Oz says that was a warning shot because this guy was like, "This is the Sullivans." He goes, "They had nothing to do with Sophia or blah blah. You know, they're just low level guys. Like, what the hell is that about?" And I was like, "It's a warning shot."
Right.
He's like, they're trying to tell all the gangs to stay away from us.
Yeah.
He's like, "Now I can't fucking give Bliss away." And he thinks about it. He goes,
And it sparks the idea.
he's like, "Wait."
Maybe I fucking should.
Yeah, he's like, "Wait." He goes, "Maybe I should give it away." And then Victor's like, What are you talking about?" He's like, "I should fucking give all the Bliss away, or give Bliss away."
Yeah.
And then
It cuts to the underground.
yeah,
And now
and
he's
he's
doing,
talking to all his men.
Yeah.
And
He's
he's
giving
like,
a full on speech.
he's like, "Go to any diner, any corner store, any laundromat, wherever, any bar." He goes, "And whoever wants it gets it."
Yeah.
He goes, "If they want it, they get it." He goes, "Just drop it off." And
Now
then
you're creating a demand.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to get hooked on this shit.
he's like, "We're getting everyone a free taste." And then the guys goes, "So we're not collecting money?" He's like, "No." He goes, "It's not about the money today." He's like, "It's about getting them hooked." And he goes, "And that way every gang knows that this shit's in their territory, whether they like it or not." And as he said in the beginning, Penguin's got his guys. They are down for him. They listen. They don't question him because they know that he has their back. So without question, all these guys, like, he's like, "Get out of here, go." They hop on their bikes. They're out, they start doing what he said. They're gonna go fucking flood the streets of Bliss. Then we see Vic walking down the street with a gas can, and then he passes Squid. And Squid's like, "Yo, Victor." He goes, "You know, where you been, man? I haven't seen you around."
Yeah,
blah,
he
blah,
calls
blah.
him a sneakerhead now? 'Cause he
Yeah,
has some nice
yeah. He
J's
said
on.
his shoes, and then he
The
yeah,
J's? Yeah.
and then he proceeds to tell him, like, he goes, "You know, I see you out here. You know, you're making money and this and that." He goes, "I want in." He's like, "Tell your people." He goes, or no, he says, he goes, "I'm trying to provide you with my services."
Right.
So he's like, "Tell your people." He goes, "I want in." And he goes, "Then let's make this fucking money." So then he's like, Vic's like, "All right," and then he goes back, and then after that confrontation, Vic gets back to the apartment with the mom.
Yeah.
And
And Oz is working on the generator.
Yeah, to no avail. Oh, wait, actually, we skipped something. So before that, we cut to Sophia's story, or Sophia,
Oh, yeah.
Her and Sal break into Oz's apartment.
That's right.
His actual apartment. And they're looking around, and Sal's like, this fucking guy's got nothing, got no one. And then he finds a picture of his brothers and his mom. He's like, oh, what do we have here? And she goes, those are his brothers. They died young. He's like, and so did the mom. And then he's like, and
she's like, I don't really know much about his father.
Yeah. So then Sal's like, fuck, well, he has no one.
Yeah.
He takes everything from me, and he has no one. And then she takes out a golf club. She goes, here, practice your swing.
Yeah.
So then he starts bashing the frame picture of them.
The picture, yeah.
Yeah, and then then he just starts to go to town on the rest of the apartment. And then Sophia goes into the bedroom. She starts checking drawers, and she finds the penguins.
She finds the panties first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She in the drawer, she finds the panties of the girl, with the prostitutes, and then the one she gave Penguin his alibi for killing.
Well, they didn't really have
brother.
a choice because.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So then she sees that, and she's like, "All right." So then it cuts to Victor going back to the apartment, and then
No, not Victor.
Yeah.
Oz, no?
no. Remember, Oz was sitting there working on the generator.
No, I think we might have jumped it a bit.
Did I?
Yeah, Oz walks back in home because it's still daytime. He gets a bottle of water.
Oh, that's
a
right.
glass of water, and that's when his mom is in the tub.
So Oz comes in, gets a glass of water, and then he's like, "Ma, you hungry?" And then he's looking or then he hears her like, "Oz, help!" And then he goes to the washer. He goes, "Ma, you all right?" He opens the door. She's falling over inside the tub, just there. She goes, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Don't look at me!"
I think
She's
she
like,
was
"Help me
trying
out."
to bathe.
Yeah, no, but
I think she fell because
yeah, the curtain's
Curtain's broken
ripped
down
down
too. Yeah.
So she fell, and I'm guessing the water
either that or she was bathing, but
and
she was
tried to get out.
And she couldn't get
Because
out.
she could not get up. She physically couldn't get up. So then he throws, her robe over her. He gets her up. He goes, "Mom, this water's fucking freezing. How long you been in here?" And then, man, this is a tough scene. We get really heartfelt here. We get really, deep into the emotions here.
We see the emotional side of Oz. We don't.
We haven't seen, yeah.
Yeah, we
So
usually never do.
Yeah, so the mom proceeds to say, this thing's fucking, it's a thief. It's taking everything and leaving nothing. And then she's like, I need you to kill me before it takes, if my mind goes before my body's ready, I need you to kill me. And then he's like, "Mom," he goes, what the hell are you talking about? And then she's like, this thing is taking things from me. I'm starting to see things. I'm seeing your brothers and seeing things that aren't there. I can't do numbers anymore. She's like, and I'm not going to have this thing take my dignity too.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I need you to promise me and tell me and mean it that you're going to do it. And then he's like, what? He goes, what do you mean? She's like, I need you to do this for me. And then she's like, I've given you everything. He goes, yeah, you're right, you have. And then she goes, I need you to promise me you're going to do this. And then he's like, I can't. He's like, you're not a dog. He's like, you're my ma. And he's like, And then she tells him, she's like, this
She calls him a pussy. She's like, don't pussy out at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right. And I brought it up to you. I was like, give her some bliss. Have her just in the best feeling she could have. And then give her a peaceful exit. I think that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And
then we see this real pretty connection between them.
Yes, dude.
And he does her makeup, which...
This is probably the most beautiful moment of the show. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Oswald does her makeup, her eyeshadow, her blush, her eyeliner, lipstick.
Get it nice, pretty dress.
Yeah, pretty dress. It looks like he does her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Her hair's all curled. And then puts on that beautiful necklace that he took from Alberto.
No, Alberto gave him.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But
he was going to steal it, though.
He 100% that and more. He had a duffel bag full of fucking jewelry and blackmail in his bag.
Sure.
But yeah, we were talking about it, and we're like, how often do you think he was doing that for her? Because he got good.
He got good at it, yeah.
He prettied her up very, very nicely and very well.
Yeah.
She looked really pretty.
So after that heartfelt moment,
Yeah.
that's when it goes to Victor coming home.
Correct.
And then Victor, Oz is working on the generator because it seems to not just be holding on power, keeps breaking down. And that's when Victor is telling Oz about the run-in with Squid. And
Yeah.
it might be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And Oz is kind of really just dismissing him.
Yeah.
Because he seems really pissed off because of the what just
generator,
happened with his mom, and
Yeah.
he can't get the generator.
Oh, I didn't even put that together.
So he's like, I need to figure this shit out for my mom.
Yeah.
So he's not focused at all. And it really shows that, unfortunately, this is Oz's weakness. And which is what, Sophia and Sal are going to prey on. They were, this is just emphasizing how important the mom is to Oz, which every mom is to their kid. But
And he's the baby, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
And the only one alive,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, moms have a special place for the babies. Like, they can do no wrong,
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Yeah. Same here. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, so then Victor just tries to be like, nah, it's nothing. It's fine. I'll take care of it. He tries to brush it off, basically. Right. And then, is this where Penguin goes to visit the politician, right?
Yeah. So he takes the pliers that he's working on, and he looks at him, and that kind of gives him the idea. I'm going to take this shit.
Uh-huh.
So then he goes and finds him. He's like, hey, I reached out to you. I sent you a letter and you didn't respond.
Hey, well, you don't want to be friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And then... Oh, yeah, the guy tries telling him, I paid my debt with Falcone. And he goes, that was Falcone. He goes, you're living with me now. And then he tells him, like... Or he gets closer to him, and he fucking gets the pliers right in the nose, like where the nostrils connect.
Oh my god!
That cartilage piece, and he's pinching the shit out of it. Blood's coming down, and he goes, "All you fat cats, all you politicians are taking from Crown or the electricity, and you guys are ignoring Crown Point, this and that." He goes, "What you're gonna do?" He goes, "You're gonna do what you gotta do to get electricity back to Crown Point." And the guy's like, "Oh, I can't. There's a lot of red tape, blah, blah."
You know how long it's going to take.
Yeah. He goes, Penguin's like, I don't give a shit. You're going to do this. Because does he threaten to blackmail him, or it's just the pain from the pliers, right? That he goes, you're going to do this.
Oh, no, he blackmails him by saying he was going to rat him out for paying his gambling threats with city funds.
That's right. Okay, that's what it was. And then
he's like, how about you do your fucking job? That's what I want you to do.
Yeah. Which, God, do we want to do that to our politicians or what?
And he speaks for the families of Crown Point. He's like, they're living in the dark and they're freezing.
Yeah.
It's like, they need fucking power.
Yeah. So then the guy's like, all right, I'll do it. And he lets go of him. The fucking gushing blood, dude. And then it cuts to Victor having that meeting with Squid.
Well... Oh, yeah, he sets it up.
Yeah. So he sets it up. He's like, hey, listen, they're not looking for new guys right now, but, Penguin's going to keep an eye out for you. And he takes out some money. He goes, listen, I can give you this.
So, actually, what we missed before that was Oz takes a phone call from the Sullivans. And he was like, fuck you, don't go back on our deal. We had a deal.
All right.
And he's like, they're killing my guys out here. Like, so that first message sent out was heard by Sullivan. He's scared. So Oz is talking to him and trying to figure out like what the fuck the next step is.
Yeah. So then Victor pulls out some money to Squid, and he's like, look, I can give this to you for right now, and I'll have more for you next week. And then Squid takes the money. He goes, you got more for me next week? He goes, yeah. He goes, well, it's a little low right now. And he grabs money and throws it on the ground. He's like, yeah, it's real low. And then he's like taunting him. And he's like, you're going to tell your guys that to meet with me because to basically put him on. And then Vic's like, all right, He goes, I'll take you to Penguin. And he goes, he might not be back for a few hours. He goes, it's fine, I'll wait. Squid's like, I'll wait. So then they start walking. And Squid just starts, he keeps like antagonizing him, right?
Yeah.
Like he keeps just talking shit. And then he says something that just sets off.
Well, he says, he's like, well, we got to go underground. And he's like, underground?
Yeah.
And then that's when they start walking.
And then he's like, look, he's not even going to be back for a few hours. He's like, let's go with me. I'll wait. And then Vic's like, fucking all right, I guess. So then they start to walk off. And Vic walks down a few stairs. And that's when he says, okay, we're going underground.
We're underground?
And he goes, shit, digging holes or something. And then Vic turns around, pulls out his gun, shoots him in the neck.
Bleeds out.
And he hit that carotid artery.
Yeah.
Because blood is gushing. This dude's choking on his blood. And that shit's just squirting nonstop. And then, poor Victor, dude. He sees what he's done.
Like an anxiety attack.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He's like, oh my God, he's freaking out.
Why'd you make me do this?
Yeah, why'd you make me do this, dude? And I'm like, this whole time I was like, fucking kill that dude.
Yeah.
I was like, get rid of him. He's only a problem. I'm like, send a message or just look out for you. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And then he sees him die, and Vic fucking hightails it. Gets out of there.
Now it shows up to Sophia at the girls'
Yes,
apartment.
Penguin's girls' apartment. Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out she told, because she was walking around trying to look for her before. She was talking to some girls, and
we missed it. Yeah,
she blew off the girl. The girls blew her off. They weren't gonna rat her out. And then some other girl was like, "Hey, I think I can help you." And she was just standing in front of like the news booth.
the one that was like flirting with Vic in the nightclub.
Yeah,
when they were selling the bliss in the nightclub. Yeah.
So it turns out that's like this girl's right hand person, right hand woman.
It seems like
so
it.
she's like, she tells Sophia that like I told her to send you up.
Yeah.
Like she at this point she's ready to meet her maker.
Yeah.
She realizes
100%. Yeah.
what's about to happen.
Yeah.
She's like, so either I fucking smooth talk my way out of this, or it's gonna happen anyways.
Yeah. Well, Sophia's at her door with the gun. She opens it up, gun pointing straight at her.
Right.
So she knows what time it is.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So she says, Roxy's the girl. So Roxy's the
okay. Yes.
That's the girl that was flirting with Vic. So they start having a conversation, and she offers her a drink, and then that's when she Sophia's like holding. She don't like play. She's like the gun on her at all times, and she goes, "Where is he?"
Yeah. So what was really interesting about this scene is the camera moves throughout the entire apartment.
Yeah.
These two don't stop moving until they get all the way through the apartment
into the living room.
And I love the way the camera just followed them through around the apartment. It was so well done. They spoke about it in the Inside Gotham feature at the end of the episode. But it was really well done. It kept us engaged in their conversation for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. So they start talking. And then she's basically saying, this girl brings up like, I knew, she names two girls and she goes, I knew those girls.
Well, before that,
Sophia's
trying to get a grasp on who this chick is.
Right.
So she's asking questions. She's like, these wigs, this clothes, like, you do this for you or the clients? She's like,
because she's her right now.
Yeah.
She's in her relaxed.
Yeah. Like, fucking
purely
what
her.
Every woman lives in is an oversized hoodie or an oversized sweater with leggings and
hair
warm
up.
socks, hair up, all of that. Just enjoying like being woman.
So like you said, she says, is all the wigs and the dress and everything for your clients or for you? And she's like,
it depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she asked if Oz has ever seen her like that. She's like, a couple times.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah, she's like, does he like it? And she doesn't answer. She just says, he's not that complicated.
Yeah.
And then they keep talking about their relationship.
Yeah.
And that, like, how...
Do you think she has true feelings for Oz?
I think so.
I think she does.
Until the end of this conversation.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sophia plays on the image that she sells to men. Because she says, I used to lie to men like that. Like, oh, you're destined for greatness. You're the best I've ever had. You're telling men exactly what they want to hear.
Yeah. And she says that to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, you're good at telling people what they want to hear.
Which so is Oz.
Mm.
And she tells that to Oz. She's like, you're good at telling people what they want to hear.
Yeah, maybe that's where he learned it from her.
Yeah.
On how to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe he was always that type of guy, but maybe he perfected that with her.
Mm-hmm.
He saw how she did it and learned from her.
Probably.
So then they still keep talking.
And that's when Sophia says, you had a drawer at his house. You mean something to him.
Yeah.
So, she's just trying to really figure out what their arrangement is, what their relationship is, and why they have what they have, and why she's protecting.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, it can't be love, And then that's when this girl cuts her off. She's like, you can afford to think in black and white because you were born into like this richness. She's like, for her and Oz, they just had to grow.
Yeah.
They just had to figure it out and make their lives a hard life.
Yeah, for sure.
She breaks down who Penguin is. She's like, he's a liar, narcissist, killer, all that. But saying that, like, no matter what they had in common was that they both came from shit.
Yeah.
And they had to deal with that shit. And they're still dealing with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Versus Sophia kind of always had that money.
Yeah.
Was she fucked over by her father? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So and this is when she starts naming like Yolanda Jones and then all those women that Carmine had murdered.
But she thinks it was Sophia.
At this point, yes.
She's like, oh, you still think I'm the hangman.
That's when Sophia says that.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when she explains that he didn't tell you that why I went to Gotham, and explains that Oz was Arkham.
Mm-hmm.
Why Oz was the one that snitched to Carmine. Oz was the one that helped orchestrate that whole situation where how she ended up going to, and he knew that Carmine was the one that killed all these girls.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're finding out that these girls were her girls.
Mm-hmm.
And
2 of them were,
yeah, and Oz knew this whole time and has been sleeping with her. Like, what a total backstabbing,
I don't see it as backstabbing. I see it as more of like omitting.
I get he pays her for that.
But no. I see it as more as he omitted that.
Yeah.
Or do you really think Oz knew that those girls were her girls?
Yeah.
100%. Or maybe he just saw them as girls that he killed.
100% he knew.
He did? Okay. All right. That's her. Okay.
So that's when she...
That's where she flips. She's like, huh. She goes, oh, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay. And then Sophia also comes to a realization that, all right, maybe I don't need to kill her.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it was this conversation was beneficial to both of them.
Yeah.
This girl found out who Oz really was.
Yeah.
And then Sophia gets what she went there for.
Yeah, because, Sophia and her realized that, and Sophia admits that, like, Oz used me too.
Yeah.
Kind of saying, like, hey, he used me just how you just got used. You just found out. And now this is where they're starting to meet eye to eye. They're like, all right, they're both fucked over by Oz. They're both lied to by Oz. And then that's when she said that you were his alibi. You knew. And then she's like, I didn't know at first.
Yeah.
And eventually I did.
Yeah. And then Sophia
fucking pulls the gun, cranks the gun and shit.
Oh, yeah, cocks it. I'm like, oh, this girl's dead.
I thought
done.
she was going to die.
I'm like, she's done. I'm waiting for her to pull the trigger. And she gets close to her.
They sit down on the couch.
Yeah, she gets
right next to each other.
Yeah.
Across from each other.
Yeah.
And then she's like, just leave my girls alone.
Yeah. She goes, promise me you'll leave them alone. And then she's like, oh, you really care about these girls? She goes, I have their backs and they have mine. Yeah. And then Sophia gets up and she goes.
I think that's where Sophia gets her, because the whole thing of family.
Yeah.
That's where Sophia cuts her that slack.
Yeah. And then Sophia gets up to leave, and then this girl's like,
Crown Point.
The zoo.
And the zoo is like the building that they live in.
Yeah. Literally tells Sophia where Oz is. Because that's where Oz told her they were going to go. He was going to take her. So then Sophia leaves. And then we get back to... Then Vic gets down to Penguin. And then...
tells him about Squid.
Well, no. First, Penguin sees that something's up with him.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, what's going on with you? And then he's like, that guy from before? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you take care of it? And then he's like, and then he hugs him and he brings him close.
He whispers in his ear. Like,
and this was a turning point. This was a huge moment between them two. He holds him close and he whispers in his ear.
It gets easier.
It gets easier. Now he's talking about it gets easier to kill.
Yeah.
It gets like killing people gets easier. Right then and there, you start to see what Oz is grooming this guy for.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a crucial moment for Victor because Victor now knows what's in store for him.
Yeah.
He's crossed that line. You can't go back. He now knows, like, okay, this is what I got to do. I'm hearing theories that this is actually going to be Victor Zsasz. Do you know who Victor Zsasz is?
Yeah.
So it's looking like it's teasing that at least. Because I mean, Penguin is basically saying you're a killer now, and that's what you're going to be.
Yeah.
And he's trying to ease him into it, saying it gets easier.
Yeah.
That's some psycho shit. That's some crazy. That's some killer shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
So then, Penguin goes to.
Well, he rallies his guys,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in the pickup truck.
Yes.
And he's still underground.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like loading this like huge metal box.
Yeah.
We don't find out what it is. I thought it had bliss in it at first. And he drives it up. He goes, and then he pulls up to this huge lot, and there's a bunch of other people there. He's like, yeah, I know, I'm late to my own party.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pops it open, starts handing people beers.
It's just beers on ice, cans of beers on ice. Yeah.
And he's basically telling them all to break bread together. And they got the Triads there. They got the Sullivans there. They got some other Hispanic.
Other gangs that we haven't heard of until now.
Smaller gangs have their territory, but if they were to unite, there's no way the Falcons or the Maronis can touch them.
So these are basically the gangs that Penguin's supplying.
Correct.
Right? Okay, yeah. So he has them all there because he basically wants to say, as long as we have each other's backs, we have a chance against the Gigante / Maroni
correct
duo.
And then his point that he makes, he's like, there's these fat fuck politicians that hate each other, no different than us, and they know that they need each other to make the type of money, and they're living large and good.
Yes.
Why can't we be that?
Yeah, why the fuck not us? Yeah, dude.
Why the fuck not? You're right, bro.
He had me ready to crack a beer
open, bro.
Dude, I was like, what?
Okay, Oz.
Yeah.
I
mean, like I said, this guy's smart. He sees shit other people just aren't looking at.
Yeah. And he tugs on the right nerves
dude,
to pull you like
again,
right.
He tells these people what they need to hear. What they want to hear. Yes.
What they want.
Well, what he's saying here, they needed to hear that.
Oh, true.
They weren't thinking about that shit. Hell no.
No, they were already scared of the Gigantes.
Yeah, especially the Sullivans. And he even points that out. He goes, hey, they fucking killed my guys. And he's like, yeah, and you guys didn't do shit about it. He's like, you're just scared. He's like, and then he proceeds to tell them, like, you know, this town was built off of their people's back. He goes, your people built this fucking bridge. He goes, but is your name on it? No, theirs is. He's like, they don't even know your fucking name. And, like, he's telling these people this, and they're just all slowly, wheels are turning.
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
And then one by one can opens.
Yeah.
Another can opens. Another. And then everyone kind of looks at the Triad like.
Triads are the last ones.
Yeah. When he cracks it open, then his Oz's first connection to the Triad, he opens it after his bosses does.
Yeah.
And then they all cheers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, this fucking guy is really gonna pull this through.
So
He's
now,
gonna take over Gotham.
Now we have each side of the war.
Yeah,
we've got Penguin's gangs, and we've got the Gigante Maroni team up
alliance. Situation.
Yeah, alliance. Yeah, that's a better word for it. But yeah, I mean,
after that, it gets crazy.
Yeah,
in my opinion. So,
the power cuts on at Crown Point.
Yes.
All the lights come on. The record starts playing, and Victor busts in the room. He's like, And then she goes, no, leave it on. This is my favorite song. And there's a cute moment with her and Victor, and they're dancing, and it's really cute, really fun.
Well, the music seems to help her get in better spirits, and that she can actually walk on her own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she reaches out for him, like open arms, that come dance, and then
they start dancing together. It was really cute,
super cute, wholesome moment.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Victor's like, I miss my mom, like I'm missing my family, and like this is the only family I really got right now.
Yeah, her and Penguin are his family, dude. Yeah, absolutely. And
then as they're dancing, they're spinning around. He goes,
camera pans back. We see fucking Sophia there.
Yeah.
With
a crowbar.
It is a crowbar.
Like, and well, the mom's like, she's like, that's my boy. He got the, like, basically, Victor was saying that Oz got the power back.
Yeah, they're celebrating that Oz got the power back.
And then
this girl's just standing there watching them. She's just watching them. She's in the apartment watching them.
But she now knows that that's his mom.
Yeah.
Because of her comment.
Yes, dude. And I'm like, it's about to go down. And then that's the episode. But then did you see the sneak peek? It's the next week?
No.
Oh, dude, it's going to get good.
I haven't watched it.
So Sal and Sophia are grabbing Oz, and he's like, I ain't telling you shit until I know my mom's all right. And then it just cuts and it just shows flashes of scenes here and there, and it's about to go down, dude. We're getting close to the end. We got, 2 episodes left?
Well, this is number
6.
So 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, there's 10? No. Is there?
Oh, no, there's 8.
Yeah. That's right. We got the next episode and then the finale after that.
7, 8, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was telling Juan, like, doesn't Oz's character always ends up dying, no matter what?
Yeah, she said that the penguin always dies.
He dies in the old movie.
The 90s with Michael Keaton.
I mean,
He also dies in Gotham.
No, he didn't.
In the series?
He died in the series? No.
His mom died for sure.
Yeah, the mom always dies.
Yeah, I thought he dies.
I think it's the penguin's mom that always dies.
We'll see. I don't think they're going to kill him off anytime soon until he encounters Batman. All this show, all this character development, the success of it, it'd be a horrible miss for the.
No, they're not killing him off. No.
Right now, but eventually.
Yeah. You're just saying the story of Penguin always ends with
Could
him
he
dead.
Could he be killed off? Probably. Should he be killed off? No. I think he should just be thrown into Arkham or Blackgate.
Yeah.
Probably Blackgate, not Arkham.
Yeah, because Arkham's for psychopaths or insane people. Gotham is just for Blackgate is just for regular bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the worst of the worst, though. That's why they're at that island.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still a really good episode. The story's moving along. The story's being told well. I mean, this series is knocking it out of the park, dude. I did not expect this at all from Penguin.
No.
Like I said, I had no enthusiasm about this show. I had no really big expectations on it.
Yeah.
And it is far exceeded that for me.
Same.
I'm gonna go as far as to say this is my favorite DC show, for sure.
Live action, yes.
Peacemaker is pretty good. Peacemaker is really good, actually.
I
say it falls
really
short of
like
that.
Young Justice, the animated show.
But I'm talking about live action.
Live action, this
Titans was really good, but I think this is better than Titans.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, so let us know your guys' thoughts on the Penguin. Let us know if you guys are liking it so far. If you're not, why? Tell us why. We want to hear it all. But I've got nothing else. You got anything? No? All right. So that's going to do it for us today. We want to thank you all for joining us. And get ready for their 100th episode coming out soon.
Yeah, it was a fun episode.
That is next. That is coming out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are excited about it. But yes, that's going to do it for us. And Kike, as always, I am with you.
To the end of the line.
Thanks.
If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Also, hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all our new episodes and more.